I collected every single towel reservation at the pool, and the family who lost their spot threatened to get me fired. I work at this resort in Florida where every morning feels like the Hunger Games. Guests literally sprint to the pool at sunrise, throw towels on chairs, then vanish for hours. The sound of flip-flops slapping against concrete at dawn has become the soundtrack of my nightmares. The worst was this one family. Mom, Dad, 2 teenagers. Every single day, they claim the 4 best spots right by the pool bar at 6 a.m., then disappear until 2 in the afternoon. Those chairs would sit there empty, towels baking in the Florida sun, while the pool filled up with frustrated guests carrying armfuls of beach bags and cranky toddlers. Meanwhile, actual families with babies are stuck on plastic chairs in the blazing sun. I'd watch mothers try to create shade with beach towels, elderly couples shuffling to the far corners of the deck, kids whining about being too far from the water. It ate at me every single shift. We had a 1-hour rule. Towels could only hold spots for 60 minutes, but nobody enforced it because angry guests are terrifying. Management talked a big game about policies, but when it came down to confrontation, everyone suddenly had somewhere else to be. After 2 years of watching this, something in me snapped. Tuesday morning, I see them again. Same family, same towels, same 4 prime chairs, 6 a.m. on the dot. I could set my watch by their routine. The mom would arrange the towels just so, adjust the umbrellas, then march off like she'd accomplished something meaningful. I set a timer on my phone. 1 hour and 1 minute later, I walked over and started collecting their stuff. My hand was shaking slightly, but I kept my face neutral. Professional. Calm. The mom came sprinting over in her bathrobe, face already turning red. Her coffee sloshed over the rim of her mug. Excuse me, those are our chairs. I pointed to the sign posted right above the pool bar. Ma'am, your towels have been here over 2 hours with nobody using them. She went nuclear. We paid good money for this resort. We have every right to save our spots. Her voice carried across the entire pool deck. Other guests stopped mid-conversation to watch. You have the right to use chairs when you're actually using them, I said, keeping my voice level. Other guests have been waiting. That's when she completely lost it. Started screaming about how she's been coming here for 5 years. Demanding my manager. Making a scene. Calling me incompetent, rude, unprofessional. The works. The dad showed up, all sweaty from the gym, protein shake in hand. What the hell is going on? Meanwhile, this family with 3 little kids is watching nearby, clearly hoping for those spots. The smallest one was tugging on her mom's hand, pointing at the chairs by the water. The dad tried the classic move. Do you know how much we spend here? Like dollar signs would somehow change the rules of basic human decency. Sir, the chairs are first come, first served when people are actually present. The teenage daughter rolled her eyes hard enough to sprain something. Mom, just let it go. There are literally other chairs. But Mom was on a warpath now. She stormed off to find my manager, her bathrobe billowing behind her like a cape of entitlement. I helped the family with little kids get settled in the good spots. Those kids were so excited to be close to the water. The mom thanked me 3 times. I was actually welling up. It was just pool chairs, but it clearly meant everything to them. 20 minutes later, she comes back with my manager, who I'd already texted about the situation. He backed me up completely, explained the policy again, offered to help them find other seating. The mom's face went from red to purple. Here's where it gets good. Other staff saw what happened and started enforcing the rule too. Within 3 days, the whole towel reservation thing basically stopped. It was like we'd broken some spell that had been hanging over the pool deck. That family spent the rest of their vacation death staring me every time they walked by. The mom would literally turn her head to maintain eye contact as long as possible. It was almost impressive. But families with babies got decent spots. Elderly couples didn't have to trek across the entire deck. People who actually wanted to swim could sit close to the water. The atmosphere changed completely. My manager brought it up in a staff meeting as a good example. Guest complaints about chair availability dropped 80% within a week. Sometimes enforcing the rules isn't about being mean. It's about being fair to everyone else who's been suffering in silence. If you've ever dealt with chair hogs at a pool, drop a comment below. And if you want more resort drama, hit that subscribe button.